marathon prep. We had a 6-mile run this morning. Just wrapped that up. Took me a little less than an hour. Running easy. We are at the very start of the taper. Winding down. Getting ready. Letting the body heal up. Got the marathon on February 28th. That is 1 week from this Saturday. It is currently Wednesday. So we finished our run. Fixing to go slam some food. Take the kids to gymnastics. Do the normal family stuff. But good run. It's nice and cool this morning. Everything feels good. Got a kind of nagging issue on my right calf. It's kind of been bothering me the whole prep, but it's not too bad. Every now and then we gotta stop, massage it down towards the ankle. Not every time, but some runs, like this morning, I had to stop at like mile 2.5, massage it down. And after that, it was fine for the rest of the 6 miles. So not too bad. We're gonna push through, get through this marathon, and then we'll rest up. Let it actually heal all the way, Go into the next phase. Good morning. We are heading out to do our run for the day. We finished up our morning stuff with the family. Got up, cooked eggs, which I do every day. We have eggs and sausage. And this morning, my oldest son, he wanted to cook pancakes. So we cooked pancakes, got everybody up and at 'em, had breakfast, sat down, together, had some family time. Now, my wife is doing homeschool with the kids, and I'm going for my morning run. We got a short one today, only got 3 miles. I can't remember the last time I only ran 3 miles. I guess it was probably at my last taper. It's kind of funny. So it feels like we're going to be done in a jiffy, which, we really will. But that doesn't mean it's going to be any less of a good workout. So it's just amazing how far you can come before you realize it. I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. But for now, we're gonna go get today's workout done so we can check that off the list. All right, so just finished today's workout run portion. Ran 3 miles, had a 9:02 average pace. Best mile was an 8:19. Average heart rate 160. Kind of funny, that route. It's kind of hilarious. So you get warmed up pretty quick because as soon as you start, you run about 1/10 of a mile and then it starts going uphill. So you get warmed up by the time you get to the top of that hill. And then on the other end of it, the little 1.5 side, there's a hill coming back the other way. So it's kind of nice. It's funny. It's, you know, the same on both ends basically. But so anyway, we had a good workout. Now we're gonna get back to the house. We got some family stuff to take care of. Dad things, you know, that always takes priority over training. But we get it mixed in. My wife is amazing. She handles everything while I'm gone on my workouts, and then when we get back, we jump right into the mix and help take care of house stuff. So anyway, we're gonna get back home, get me some water, some salt, and then jump into doing some dad stuff. All right, so now we are in my garage, which is a complete disaster, but it be like that sometimes. So now I am fixing to work on my son's bunk bed. I have to do some sanding because my daughter got a little artsy and decided to draw on it. So yeah, there's pictures all over their clean wooden bunk bed that we are going to try to sand off so that it looks like new again. Dad stuff. Just like that. Took about an hour. Got all the crayon, marker, pencil, draw all the doodles off of the boys' bed. It's in behind me, and now we're going to go reassemble it in their room so that we can get their mattresses off the floor. Friday, and we are on our way to do a swim workout, heading up to a rec center that I go to before work. It's kind of nice. It's like 15 minutes from my work, so I can leave early and go do a swim workout, jump out of the pool, change, bounce right over to work. Works out pretty good. Very, very grateful to have found this rec center because the one that I had been swimming at, they close for like 4 hours around lunchtime. I don't really know why, but that's their schedule, and it just did not work well with my schedule. So we started looking around, and lo and behold, there was another one right next to my work that it ended up working better. So very, very thankful to have found that. I really enjoy swimming. Not super great at it. Don't do it too often. often right now, just because I'm in a marathon prep. So this will be my last swim before my marathon next weekend. So I'm looking forward to it. We're just going to go do some nice, easy swimming. To be honest, I don't even know what workout I'm going to do today. I may just swim some laps and get in a groove. Just see where the day takes us. Not going to go too hard because I am in my marathon taper. But I enjoy swimming, and it's a good little low impact exercise, so we're still getting it in. So anyway, I'll try to get a few clips. Maybe I won't look like a flopping fish. But anyway, we're gonna go have a good time. Thanks, you too. On my way home from work, just picked up some Taco Bell. My kryptonite. It is 1:45 in the morning. So we had to work 9 hours tonight. For those of you that don't know, I work in a factory. That's all I'll say about that. It is what it is. Good job. Very grateful to have it. Pays the bills. But I'm a second shifter, so I get home late. This month, I've been working some more, so I've been getting home about 2 a.m. Later, my wife has got to go somewhere pretty early, so I'll have to get up in the morning, do breakfast with the kids, all that fun, awesome stuff. I can't wait. I love it. I am so grateful to be on the shift that I'm on. I get to spend so much more time with my family, and that is just something that I never want to take for granted. I love my family, my wife, my kids. They're amazing. They are the reason that I do what I do. They're my reason for living. I love every second that I get to spend with them. So, you know, I'm not complaining one bit about not getting a normal amount of sleep pretty much ever. But that's cool, you know, that's just the stage of life that we're in. So I can't wait. I'm going to slam this Taco Bell on the way home. It's just a Crunchwrap Supreme. So, little snack. It's not much. But we're going to eat it. We're going to go. We're going to get in bed. Catch a few hours of sleep. And we'll get up. We've got an 8-mile run tomorrow. So I'll hit it probably late morning, early afternoon. Yeah. So it'll be good. 7 a.m. My wife has already gone to town. She had to take care of something this morning. Don't mind the bed. It's obviously not made yet, but we are up. My sons are still asleep. My daughter is awake. We are gonna do breakfast, and then we're just gonna have a good fun-filled morning playing with the kids. And then later I've got an 8-mile run. We'll knock that out. I think my parents are supposed to come over for supper, so that should be fun. Yeah, so good, fun-filled family Saturday, plus an 8-mile run. Just finished our Saturday run at 8 miles. I didn't do a before run kind of spiel because honestly the day has not been what I kind of wanted it to be. Not that it's been bad, it's just been different. So I just kind of needed to run. So we got our run done, 8 miles. We're feeling good now. Very excited. Calf is feeling great. We got one more week till the marathon. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Super excited. So now I'm gonna get back to the house. My parents are coming over for supper. Going to help my wife cook and get everything ready for them. And it should be a super fun night. And we'll check back in with you for the next segment. And so to wrap up this video, I wanted to talk about some stuff that's just kind of been going through my mind recently. And I decided to call this video How Far You've Come, because I've been thinking a lot about how easy it is to get wrapped up in, where you are in comparison to other people or athletes or your neighbors or just whoever, instead of focusing on where you're at in life and how far you've come. So life is really, it's all about you versus you. And if you set your goals and you're doing what is necessary to achieve those goals and you're making progress, then that's what matters. So don't get caught up in comparing yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. So look at everything that you've accomplished so far. Look at all the progress you've made and how much easier some things are, or how much better you deal with things than you used to. Don't forget how far you've come from where you started. So that's just kind of been what's going through my mind, because I remember when I first started running again, I was, I wanted to do it. I was motivated. It was fun and I really enjoyed it, but at the same time, I was, kind of, I don't know, I thought a lot about how I wasn't as fast as I used to be, or how I used to, be able to do more than I am now, or whatever. And then I just got to thinking, I'm like, you know what, though? Like, then I was, 10 years younger. I hadn't ran in a long time. And it was just really, I don't know, it was a good thing to learn to look at me versus me based on where I started instead of comparing myself to others or even to my past self, because obviously, like, things change as you get a little older. um, Life happens and you have more on your plate or your schedule than you used to, and outside stressors, all of that plays a part in what you're capable of as a person or an athlete. So whether it's you know starting your own business, or running, biking, just any kind of athletic performance, whether it's you're trying to go for maybe a heavy powerlifting total or something. It's easy, especially in all the day or the times today. YouTube, Instagram, everybody's posting their highlights. So you look all over and you may see other people doing stuff that you're trying to get to. Like, that's your goal, and you've just watched all these people do it. Like, it's not that big of a deal, and you can get discouraged. And I was really want to kind of lay this out and just help you maybe to not get discouraged. Look at where you started and where you're at now. And if you've made progress, you should be proud of that. No matter how little progress it is, if you've made progress, you should be proud of that. Because, nobody has the situation that you have. You may have kids, whereas they don't. You may work, off shift job, whereas they don't. Maybe, you don't have access to the equipment they have access to. I don't know, there's all kinds of factors that play in. So, do the best with what you have and what you can, and just compare yourself to yourself on a daily basis. And if you're making progress, make sure that you are proud of that. And don't worry about what anybody else thinks. So, I just kind of wanted to put that out there to wrap this video up. I really appreciate y'all watching if you've stuck around for this long. And as I always like to tell my clients, get out there today, get your training in, and go build someone you're proud of.